If you're a Forex trader, then you would agree with me that trading gold can be one of the most difficult things ever. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to keep blowing your accounts. This is why I'll be sharing with you my analysis for the new week and what I'll be looking out for on gold. Now, for the past few weeks that we've been trading gold, we've been sharing with you our analysis and the results, and it has been amazing. Go watch all our previous videos. Make sure to watch this video to the end if you're looking forward to having a profitable week on gold. The market is still very bullish, so we are going to be looking for buys. This is the weekly chart, and like I said, gold is very, very bullish. We are going to be looking for price to come back down to a zone where we're going to be looking to buy. Now, normally, I would say we should be looking for price to come back down to the 50% level of the previous week's candle, which would be around 2735. But now, looking at the way price has formed on the weekly charts, and we know that we're already getting to the close of the month, price here on this candle here, as you can see, it printed a green candle. This second candle also went up very bullish, and then the third candle now went up very bullish. But if you notice, this third candle is not as large or as huge as this other previous candle, which is signifying to us that price is beginning to slow down a little bit. So now, what should we be expecting to see in this new week? What I think will happen, price is still very bullish, and price might as well continue to push up aggressively, but I think that this new week is also going to be a little bit slow, right? We're going to see a little bit of consolidation, so we might see price go back up to this high, current high, and then we'll see price come back down, or we might even see price just start to drop as the week opens. And when price drops, now the question is where we're going to be looking for buys, because I said we're going to be looking for buys because the market is very bullish. We should be looking for buys from around 2720 zone, 2720 area, right? And price could even as well come down to 2709, the tip of the previous week's candle, but we'll be looking for around 2720 to 2709 level. Now, if price breaks 2709 level this week, remember we talked about this area zone last week, price will now come down to 2685, which was the level we were actually waiting for majorly last week, which price didn't get to. Guys, I'm trying to be fast, so we finish this up fast within the short limited time I have to post this. The daily charts, what can we see here now? We can still clearly see that price is very bullish, and price has been giving us higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, right? So looking at this point now, price created a higher low here and went up, broke this high, created a higher high right here, right? Now price was meant to come down to 2685 to create a higher low, but price didn't actually come down. Price stopped here. All right, so price might continue to push up from here. That's what we're saying, right? So what we might be expecting to see, like we said, is for price to come back down to 2720 zone or 2709, 2707 area, this area, which is the peak of that previous week, right? We're expecting price to either come here or come to this zone, and then we'll be looking for buys from those areas. Now, but if price breaks this level, like I always say, which I don't think it will, because price is really giving us the sign that price wants to move up, because we see a consolidation happening here, and then we see this last daily candle forming a clear bullish candle. So this is a sign that price might actually want to push up, but price would most likely come down to this zone or somewhere around. We'll go to a lower time frame to see if there's something we're seeing, but price will most likely come back down to this zone, to 720 area or close to it, and then we'll be looking for buys from that zone. Let's go to a lower time frame. Now, looking at the 4 hour, all right, what do we have here? Don't mind the too much lines. So looking at the 4 hour, like I said, we can now see the higher highs and the formations of price on the market, right, on the charts. Now price here now on the 4 hour, okay, is giving us a clear continuation sign move. It's a clear continuation sign move, right? So what, like I said, this is a clear sign that price wants to actually push higher. Price is looking really good, right? You can see this trend line here. Price broke this trend line. Okay, so now the price has broken this trend line. We actually caught all these buys, we caught the sales. As you can see, you can watch all our previous videos. We caught the move down, we caught the buy up, we caught this, we caught this. So price, that was really good. Now price, what we'll be expecting, like I said, if you remember, we're expecting price to come down to this zone, right? But like I said, price might not even reach this 2720 area. We just need to watch the market closely. But I strongly believe that price will reach it. price should most likely come back down, right? And if price comes back down here and begins to reject from there, we are going to now buy the market from there and ride it up. Okay, that's what we are going to be looking for. And if you look at it, that's like retesting the area that it broke out from. Now, last week, we actually caught these buys, right? We caught these sells here, as you can see. We also caught these buys. We caught all of this. We caught these buys, right? Now, I closed my trade because when I entered this trade, when we entered this trade, price went up to this point and began to come down. So I expected that price would come back down lower. Instead, price stopped here and then began to go back up and went to the actual target that we were targeting. Actually, the plan was for price to, if it keeps going higher after it comes down to this point, it will most likely keep going higher and then break this point and continue to go up. But no, price didn't come down to test this area again. Price just shut up. So what I'll be expecting, like I said earlier already, is for price to come back down. Now, but looking at what I'm seeing here, it's possible, like I said, for price not to reach this zone, 2720. It's possible that price will begin to reject from around this zone, 2726, 2728 area, right? 2728.29 level. It's possible. From what I'm seeing, it's possible. Price can just come here to 2725, 26 area and begin to reject from here and then bounce up. So if price comes down and we see price around this level, even if price doesn't reach this 2720 level, right? Once price comes down to 2725 area, we're going to be looking for buys. If we start seeing the rejections and the whole reversal, we're going to enter and then ride this thing up, and we're going to catch a whole lot of move up, right, guys? And it's going to be an amazing one. But let's see. Like I said, we don't decide what happens. We only use the information given to us on the chart, and we trade what we see. So let's see how the market goes tomorrow. I mean, this new week. Let's see how the market goes. Let's see how it goes. But it's looking promising. It's looking promising. I do hope that price would actually come back down. I don't want price to just shoot up, right? But like I said, anything can happen. Next week could just come and price will just start shooting up without even coming down. Okay, if that happens, then we'll just analyze the market again to now know what to be looking out for and how we can capitalize on the whole movement. So that is it, guys. Hope you've gotten value. So guys, we'll be looking for something of this nature. All right, we'll be looking for something of this nature on the charts for next week. So now if we see an opportunity to actually sell while price is now trying to come back down here, we can actually capitalize on the move down to as well. But like I always said, be careful whenever you're selling in a market that is very bullish, because you think you're seeing a clear setup and then you get in on the market takes you out first, and after taking you out, it now comes down. But you see, when you know that the market is predominantly bullish and you're looking for buys and you see a clear setup for you buy, chances are 90% of the time you get your entries right and you won't be stopped out, right? So just be very careful. Even if you see price coming down, be very careful. Once price begins to now give us the signal or the signs that we are looking for here for a buy, then we'll now get in on the buy move and ride this market up, guys. Yeah, so that is it, guys. That is it. So hope you learned something. Put a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like this video if you learned something, and also share to other people so that they can see this and learn. And don't forget to subscribe and follow. Peace out, guys.